Alrighty, it's another Tuesday. That means it's another run. It is time for another speed workout as well. Again today, it was pretty tough to get up. It was definitely difficult, but we made it happen. It's what we had to do. And today I have 12 miles total of volume. We have 5 miles we got mile repeats, so we have 5 by 1 mile at around 6 minutes to 6:15 pace. That's what I'm going to aim for. That's what I'm going to shoot for. So the workout essentially looks like a 2 mile warm up, and then we just have 1 mile hard, 1 mile easy, repeated 5 times. So it should be pretty good, should be pretty tough. If you can't tell, based on yesterday, I was a little bit cold at the start of the run, so we are bundled up a little bit more now. Although towards the end of the run, I was totally fine, so I might actually be a little bit hot wearing this, but it's gonna be all right. We're gonna get after it. It's gonna be a good one. And yeah, so it's just before 6:15 right now. Still waking up a bit, but we're feeling pretty good, and we're gonna have a good run. Okay, I am not going to lie to you one bit. It is definitely a bit brisk out right now, so I am glad that I'm wearing what I'm wearing to stay nice and warm here. Oh, my alarm's going off to wake up. That's a good sign. Let's turn that off. Okay, yeah, so right now I'm just gonna get a quick stretch, get these calves nice and warmed up, nice and loose, because my calves, those are always the one that's super tight and causing me the most problems. But they've actually been doing pretty well recently, partly I think because of how much stretching I've done and prep for all my runs. But I think they're feeling good. Without further ado, I'm just gonna get on with this, get after it, because I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind having this done right now. So let's do it. Let's have a good time, and talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, we are slowly but surely coming in on 2 miles, which means I have my first interval coming up shortly. So I'm feeling okay so far. Not gonna lie, I'm definitely feeling better than I was yesterday on the run. Yesterday the legs were very heavy. Today they're feeling a bit better, which is nice, especially because I have to run really fast. 0.06 miles until we reach 2, so we're about to get started soon. I will say, for now, I'm pretty happy with the clothing adjustment. It's keeping me from being freezing, but looking ahead, I think I might be a little hot, at least towards the end of the run, so I might take this off, just run in the t-shirt for the last bit of the run. But for right now, let's get into this interval. All right, wrapped up the first split just now. I actually missed how fast that was. Was hoping my watch would tell me, but kind of just skipped over that. That felt pretty good though, pretty controlled. So now I just have a mile, very easy, very slow to recover before the next interval. And not gonna lie, I'm already feeling pretty hot in all these clothes. So I might take this off right now, try and find a spot to store it, or just tie it around my waist because it's toasty. All right, as you can see, we have just ditched the long sleeve. Feeling much better right now. Now I know I just got to deal with the cold for a little bit, these cold mornings, and after maybe 5-10 minutes, we'll be all good to go. So I have just about another half mile until my next interval, so I'm gonna keep it nice and easy, try and recover as much as I can, and I'll see you guys at the second interval. All right, we are getting close. 0.08 miles to go until the second interval. Feeling recovered, feeling ready to go, excited, and yeah, ready to get after it. I'm gonna make sure to check my split for this next one. A little upset I missed the first one, couldn't see it. But yeah, feeling ready to go. Gonna try and cook this one out between 6 and 6:15, and let's get into it. All right. Just wrapped that up. That split was about 6:11, 6:12. So within range. I'm happy with that. Whew. Give me a second, I need to catch my breath already. So just based on kind of feel, I think the first interval felt a little bit faster than that, maybe. So we'll see after the run how all the splits end up looking, but I'm feeling pretty good. So I'm just trying to keep these between 6:15. Again, I like doing my mile repeats a bit faster than my marathon pace because that way it just gets me familiar and comfortable running at a pace that's faster than I actually have to run. All right, let's get into it. All right, 6:05. All right, recovered a little bit now, feeling better. Happy with that last split at 6:05. funny, I threw on some music for the first time and I run my fastest split at about the same effort. I really do think music makes a big difference. So I still got to figure out whether or not I want it from the marathon or not, but we'll see. Alright, so I'm changing up the scenery a little bit. We have this really nice dirt loop that is just under half a mile right next to my dorm, which is super sweet. But it's getting a little crowded right now, so I'm just gonna do a loop around the campus and we'll kind of take it from there, see where it takes us. Still have a little over half a mile to my next interval, so I have some time. But yeah, run's going pretty well so far. Alrighty, we are getting ready for this fourth interval right now. After this, only got one more. So we're cruising, we're flying through this workout. It's going really well and I'm enjoying it. But 0.01, we gotta get going. .6:14. So we're still in range. I'll take it. Need to save a little bit for this last interval because I want to go sub 6. All right. 0.6 until the last final interval. Just doing some thinking. Man, I really want sub 3. I really want it so bad. It's a big ask. Big ask. Especially for my first marathon. But man, I want it so bad. Tricky part is, if you generally ask me where I think I would finish, I think it would be just over 3 hours. I think I'm so close. I think I am super close. But I don't know if I have it just yet. And that's okay. If I don't hit it, I'm gonna be happy with whatever time I get. My first marathon. I've been back running consistently for the first time in over a year. I cannot complain whatsoever. But sub 3 would be really sweet. Okay, last interval's coming up. I really want sub 6. I think my last speed workout, in my last mile repeat, I was able to get 5:47. But I only had 4 mile repeats that day instead of 5. So we'll see how fast we can get. It's coming up in 0.04. Not sure how much I'll film because I really want to focus on going fast, but let us get into it. Just wrapped up that last interval, 5:51. I'm stoked with that. Very happy. taking a second to breathe right now. Whew. All right, 1 mile cool down, now we're done. Just recovered the sweatshirt, just wrapped up the run. Man, I am so happy, so happy with how that went. Really didn't want to get this one done this morning. Really wasn't sure if I could hit these splits, but man, hit all the splits. 5:51 last mile. Cannot complain at all. That was just great. So great. No better way to start the morning. But now I'm going to head over to the gym real quick, get a little runner's injury prevention-ish kind of leg workout in. That's kind of how my leg workouts have been recently. Shifted a lot from kind of the bodybuilding style, and now I'm really just focused on doing everything I can to stay healthy and keeping these legs fast and ready to go. And I like to do my leg workouts on my speed workouts on the same day that I have my speed workouts. Seems a little counterintuitive, but that's always how I've done it, and seeing a lot of other people, they seem to do it that way as well. So kind of interesting why people do that, why I do that. Be interested if there's any science behind it, but yeah, super happy with that. Super happy with the start to the day. Now we are going to get after it with this workout. We have wrapped up the gym session. Got a really good leg workout in, leg session. Kept it nice and quick, but we got everything done that I needed to get done. Feeling good, legs are feeling good. Man, I'm super happy with how that workout went. I will continue to reiterate that. That was great. Really great workout. Especially great when that's the last thing you want to do. That was the last thing I wanted to do this morning. And I was really considering just like doing an easy run, skipping out on these intervals because they're hard. They are very hard, but they're necessary and we got it done. So I'm stoked with that. Right now, I'm going to head up and clean up and head out for the day and get started on some work because I have quite a bit to do today. And I do have a good chunk of time before my first class. So hopefully I should be able to get a lot done. But for now, I'm gonna head inside and talk to you guys in a second. Alrighty, as you can see, we're cleaned up, we're showered, we're ready to go. So right now, as usual with these days getting started, I'm gonna swing by the dining hall, pick up some water, and then head to the library. Hopefully I can get a room. If not, no big deal. That's totally fine. But I have like 4 hours until my first class, so this is a really good opportunity to just get a ton of work done. I'm just gonna try and hammer out as much work as I can because I got a busy week this week and next week. Quite a bit of work to do. So I'm gonna see how much I can get done. But for now, I'm gonna head out to the dining hall, grab some water, and then head to the library. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, as you can see, we have made it to the library, and just now I feel like my morning has ended and the day is getting started, so I'm going to end the video off here. Again, I'm trying to experiment a little bit, trying to do some different stuff on here, so I placed more of an emphasis today on the run in my morning and getting situated for everything before my day really starts and before I have class and get going on some work and stuff. So just taking you guys through a quick morning in the life today of a Tuesday. Obviously these days vary a little bit depending on which day of the week because I have classes at different times, so I gotta do my workouts at different times, etc. But essentially, this is just a typical Tuesday in my life and my morning routine for that. But before I end things off, like I did yesterday and like I have been doing recently and would like to do in the future, we're just gonna end this off with a little mental health chat. So yesterday I talked about the importance of not comparing yourself with others all the time, constantly, in a world where everybody seems to be comparing themselves to somebody. And today, I'm going to be talking about the importance of slowing down in life. And that is something that I feel like is so critical to a lot of people, a lot of young people my age. It can be extremely common and feel like the right thing to do to just be going 100 miles an hour at all times throughout the day, not taking a lot of time for yourself, and it's a dangerous spot to be in. Now, with that being said, obviously it's important to work, it's important to feel passionate about something and devote a lot of time to something, but at the same time, you have to make sure that you're staying in check and your mental health is staying in check. So lately I've just been reminding myself a lot that slowing down and taking things one step at a time, it's not falling behind. And it feels uncomfortable at some points. If you were to incorporate this, it's going to feel uncomfortable, especially if you've been someone who's historically just has that go mindset, because we're just so used to rushing all the time. So it feels weird, it feels uncomfortable to take a step back and slow down a little bit, but it's so crucial and it's so necessary. Not every moment during every single day has to be moving you forward in a way, or I should say in a productivity way, if that makes sense, because taking moments out of your day to spend time with yourself or others, that's definitely moving you forward, but more so in the sense of school, work, life in general. It's just really important to take a step back and try to slow down if you can, because a lot of great can come from that. Sometimes it can actually kind of allow you to finally hear yourself again, because when you're just moving at 100 miles an hour all the time, your brain, like, it's just nothing's really going on up there. You're just moving through the motions and you're not really thinking and reflecting, and that's super important to do that. Slowing down, it makes you notice what you've been overlooking or ignoring during times of stress, and it's just so critical. Every day, take a moment, slow down, take a step back, do something that you love, talk to somebody that you love, go for a walk, do whatever you gotta do, because the world, it moves extremely fast, extremely fast, but it's okay to not always match its pace, and you are allowed to take your time. So, without further ado, hope y'all enjoyed this video. a little Tuesday morning routine, morning and day in the life-ish kind of video. I'm not sure what I'm going to title it, but yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Make sure you have a good day today. Make sure to smile, and I will see you guys tomorrow.